Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'm going to be checking out a new track from Queen Kona, which is a band I found last year. They have this full-length album that is amazing. I felt like it was super underappreciated. They worked with Jonathan Dolis on it, and it was a huge miss for me that year that I had heard of them by listening to the album on my own. But they put out a new track called Dreams of Calpurnia. I think that was how you say that. I could be wrong, but I'm going to link the music video I'll be using in this reaction, as well as all of Queen Kona's social media in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking, and we are going to get straight into it. Oh, given that symbol full-time employment. Angel looking promising. Dynamic between their screamers is give me that call out.
My friends, what are you waiting for?
Oh! Yep. Bend me that way. Oh. Kicks it. kick. Queen Kona, Dreams of Calpurnia. Let's discuss. I think they have 3 different vocalists in this band, if I'm not mistaken, which makes for an interesting dynamic, as I mentioned, between the 2 that were in this music video. I really like between them, the dynamic that they have. The one who did, I'm sorry, I don't know names, so the one who did the call out, "My friends, what are you waiting for?" That sounds so clean to me. That style, that kind of like, I'm not even sure what it is with like the tone and delivery and stuff, but that call out itself would be a great example of like the perfect sound to me for a scream. I loved that, was more drawn to it. Having the breakdown that follows after that, I think they really set up with that intro that what was to come there, and they delivered on it with that breakdown there. The drummer was really, really tasteful as well. I did something else today where I felt the same. The drummer was going to work on that cymbal, but also just a lot of fills that were really tasteful also. So that was really strong for me. It had a lot of bounce in it, very genty in certain parts. I do think that when it got later in the song, and it was a very brief portion, it did lose a bit of momentum for me. I think, personally, I don't love the gang vocal sound in most. I haven't really ever heard it done on a modern track that it's done anything for me. I listened to a ton of music growing up and in my like formative years that had that, so it's a little bit surprising to me. I'm not sure if that's actually like a reason that I'm like, oh boy, this reminds me of like 2010, but I just can't get on with it. So I think that part for me could have been, and the vocalist that does the screams there, of the 3 is probably the least appealing for my taste. Not to say I thought it sounded bad or anything like that, but compared to what had been built up at that point in the track, it just didn't really do the same for me as the rest of the track had, and so it was a little bit of an awkward point in the song to like have that feeling when everything else had built up so much. But then I felt like it really quickly took shape after that to kind of like wrap things up. But there was one portion where I did feel like, oh, this isn't quite hitting for me the way the rest of the track has, but it'll still be something that goes on repeat for me. Like I said, the screams, the vocals, the drumming, a lot of the guitar work, the riffs in here are, not only do you have some that kind of touch on the more like eyebrow raising stuff, but also you have like that bouncy, chuggy sort of deal as well. Not just like, I've been listening to a lot of stuff that's like very straightforward. Like the riff in this was like, the main riff was very, but this has some chugging and stuff too that I think that kind of delivers on that same sound also. So those are my thoughts upon hearing for the first time. I will absolutely be looking out for what Queen Kona will be doing. So this is taken off of their EP All Hail, which is not out yet, but should be coming out. I don't know what the release date is. I know the video said out now, like in the description, but I don't think that that's the case. I have not seen another track come off of it, but I do believe this is the first single that has come off of the EP, so I will be looking to add that to my calendar and see what else will be on this EP, because I love their sound. And as I mentioned, the album Lucid, it's damn good, so very much worth your listen if this is your first time hearing the band. It got me super into them, and I was like, I need to be sure when they release something new that I make a video for it on the channel, because I had listened to the album just on my own, and it's something I go back to quite frequently. So Queen Kona, I will link all of their social media promotional links in the description of this video. You'll also be able to find my Linktree, which has the brand new link for Patreon, which has been rolled out. I've been working really hard on the content for that, and thank you so much to everybody who has signed up already. I've been working away. We'll be doing some patron-only streams, stuff like that. The playlist for Tier 3 that I've been making, I've been having a ton of fun doing, so that will be there. The invite for the Discord server will be there, and the Discord is where the community for my channel is based. We've got a lot of really wonderful people in there, usually some sort of conversation going on, whether it be music related or not. We've got a lot of different channels to converse in, so if you're interested in coming and join the community, check that out. That will be there. Also my Instagram profile link where I post all music related content, that sort of stuff. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.